So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you're being...
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why...
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything, ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay, well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detaining her?
Don't.
In cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, all right, we'll just continue to violate. You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving the finger to cops is, of course, widely regarded as an offensive insult, but it's also a gesture that is generally protected by the First Amendment. Well, this footage shows Brittany Trevino of San Braunfels, Texas, basically getting arrested after giving this cop the middle finger. And this is a cop she believed on some prior incident had wrongfully arrested her or harassed her in some way. So she expressed her displeasure, and this is what happened. But fortunately for her, the cameras were rolling, and this is what started it all. As this particular officer is walking back to get into his vehicle, Brittany's driving by, she spots him, she gives him the middle finger. Look closely.
One by three.
Charles Paul 5990, Boyd Charles Paul 5990.
35, 256. If it's possible, could you make my location? PD 256. Put me at the 1049 of Gardenia.
First 1049, Gardenia. That's correct. 153. I'm showing insurance is confirmed and that the registration is valid. No wants.
Got it. That's clear. So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her.
All right, so this officer calls for backup to deal with this dangerous lady, and he explains to him, he actually admits that she flipped him off, and then says that there's some other pretext for the reasonable suspicion for the stop. And he claims that she failed to signal a lane change. But again, fortunately for her, two different cameras were rolling that told a different story. Take a look. You can actually see that she did, in fact, signal her lane change. So this officer was caught lying by his own cameras.
How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you're being...
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why...
You are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything, ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay, well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her?
Don't.
In cuffs?
Because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, alright, we'll just continue to violate that one.
You're under arrest for fail to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still.
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
We'll get it.
You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there. PD 2B6.
Go ahead.
Can you go ahead and give me next rotational record? That female is in my custody. I believe it's going to be Brittany Trevino.
This person went in custody at 8:39.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but
I'm gonna turn this off. Off.
And this is the part where they turn the audio off on their body cams so that they can say things that they don't want you or I to hear. He's arresting this lady ostensibly for committing a minor traffic violation, which he lies and says is failure to signal a lane change. But let's look at his own dash cam video that shows him go completely left of center, apparently driving recklessly just to catch up to this lady for the purposes of retaliating against her First Amendment rights. I mean, without government, who would drive recklessly and break numerous traffic violations in order to pull you over to arrest you for allegedly violating an even lesser traffic violation that you actually didn't commit because your government's lying and just wants to punish you in retaliation for using your middle finger? Brittany had originally posted these videos a while back and then was just drugged through the criminal case, apparently having to go to court over and over and over again, and it finally just ended. And that's what brought my attention to actually finding this footage. They prosecuted her for an extended period of time, and then even without telling her, apparently just dropped the charges because obviously they're completely bogus. And then she found out about it, and she actually went to the municipal court clerk there to obtain for herself a copy of the document showing that the criminal charge was just dropped. And I think that was maybe like a week or 9 days ago. And as I've explained in numerous videos by now, the protections of the First Amendment are not limited to spoken words. They do include gestures, expressive conduct, including giving cops the bird, giving cops the middle finger. I'll put all that case law linked below at the blog post. I've used it several times, but there is actually circuit precedent here that will bind these cops and probably deny them from qualified immunity should she sue them over it, assuming that she can prove that this was the reason for the stop, the retaliation, which I think is an easy case if you ask me, because it's on video. The U.S. Supreme Court, by the way, has also said that cops basically can't lie to get qualified immunity if they're caught on video. That's Scott versus Harris. So there is a case out of the Fifth Circuit, Batyakova versus Doji, which basically says that plaintiff's raising his middle finger at a police officer is a rude and offensive gesture, but nonetheless, under current precedent, constitutionally protected speech activity, and that is from 2021. So no doubt that would still be the law there in 2024. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.